Cool, it worked. All right. I just watched a really cool video by Nutty, link in the description, on how to animate different transitions in OBS. But he wasn't sure how to make that as a multi-action switch on your Stream Deck. So let's figure out how to do that, and I will show you how. Okay, so first thing that we want to do is go into our video capture device and add a filter. We've got no filters listed here, so I'm going to start off with adding a blur filter, and the type is going to be a Gaussian blur, and the size we're going to set to 1 for now. Next thing we're going to do is add a move value. Click OK. And this is going to be for our blur setting size value, because we want it to be blurry. It's going to be 50. And we're going to change this to 3000 milliseconds. The only other thing you're going to want to change is this start trigger enable. And start it. Perfect. Now we want to add another value. Move value. I'm going to change the names of both these. We're going to do this blur off. Okay. Rename this one as well. Blur on. Okay, and then for blur off, same thing. Filter is blur, setting is size. This goes back to 1. 3000 milliseconds. And that start trigger back to enable. Start that. Nice slow back into focus. So we can close this. Now, we want this to happen on a button from the Stream Deck. So to do that, we want to bring up the Stream Deck app. And I'm going to add this button, but we're going to trash it for now. So we added a OBS tools from Bar Raider, and I'm going to leave that link in the description. But basically, you just go to More Actions, search for OBS tools, and install this guy right here. Once you've got that installed, you're going to have a new section on your Stream Deck for all these different OBS options. Now, you could just command it to do that, but then you'd need 2 switches. So what we want to do is create a multi-action switch. Okay. And then for the first switch, that's going to filter a toggle. We're going to call that blur on. And you got to make sure that these are typed exactly perfect. So source name is video capture device 3. Filter name is blur on. And that's all that side of the switch does. And then for the off side of the switch, same thing, a filter toggle, blur off, video cap, and blur off. Okay, close up Streamlabs. Sorry, the Stream Deck program. Launch that again. And now, if we test it, goes blur on, icon changes, blur off. And just to add one extra bit to that, go into this button and I'm going to change that icon to one I grabbed. And if you don't know about it, you can do the create new icon, and a lot of these icons already have both sides to them. I'm pretty sure this top section is all multi-action switch buttons. So I just use the little robot face, and that way when you run it, like that, and when it's off, it looks like that. So this is what it looks like. Quickly fades into blurriness, and then when you push the button on your Stream Deck, it should fade back into perfectly focused. So this is the first of many of these little tutorials. I am going to post a bunch more, try to do one a week at least. So hold me to that, and we'll see you next time. Peace.